Hi there, Sagittarius. This is your love reading for the first 10 days of February 24. And it's only for those of you who are dealing with someone or have someone on your mind. This is not for my single Aquariuses out there. Sorry, I don't know why I said Aquariuses. Mistake, Sagittariuses. I'm wrapping up the fire signs. Anyway, so you know that this will not resonate with all of you. Also, the roles may be reversed since I'm going to be talking about your person as well as yourself or selves. And finally, the signs that I'll be mentioning could be in your chart, in your person's chart, but they may not be relevant at all. This is a collective reading. So just kind of stay tuned and listen to the messages. Let's talk about your person. Four of Swords, Temperance, Sagittarius energy, Ten of Wands. For you, we have the Justice, Libra, Five of Pentacles, Ten of Cups. What an interesting story. Like I said, please bear in mind the roles can be reversed. Now, when it comes cross watchers, you're also welcome. So, the challenge is the Ace of Cups. Their next move towards you is the Knight of Wands. But if the roles are reversed, then, you know, this can be reversed as well. This could be also their feelings towards you or vice versa. And the outcome, Six of Pentacles. So, at the bottom of the deck, the King of Pentacles, Taurus energy. I don't know why, but let's start off with the first impression. There is a need for someone to be a family person. And I know it sounds a bit out there. It's just, you know, the things that, yeah. There was some sort of backstabbing or betrayal in the situation, or at least someone felt like that. There is a definite need for someone to understand what a family, and I want to say man, doesn't have to be, don't mind the genders, this is a collective reading. What a family person is, someone who can strike that fine balance between work or whatever else and the commitment to home and family. Maybe that's needed, maybe that's something, you know, someone is working on, or maybe even just starting to realize. But let's see how this fits in the overall reading, my lovely Sagittarius. So, okay, Four of Swords. This person is definitely taking some time off. Maybe you're not communicating with them right now as we speak. They are healing, especially their heart, because we do have a heart here. This is just like they are in a hiatus of some sort. Like I said, the communication might be scarce or even non-existent. They are taking their time to heal. Okay, let's see what the Four of Swords is. And now we have the Two of Swords, forgive me, and the Two of Pentacles. A lot of twos. There was some sort of decision-making process being problematic. Someone could have been indecisive. Someone could not have perhaps set up their priorities straight, you know? And Eight of Wands at the bottom of the deck. This is a fast communication, but I want to say it already took place. I want to say that this person ended things with you. If this is you and this is them, please bear that in mind. I think, you know, sometimes we get, you know, those readings where your person is in the wrong, and we'll see, maybe it's gonna go there, but sometimes, I mean, we just have to be realistic. At least I'm looking at the cards and I'm just saying what I'm seeing, so I don't know. But here's the thing. I want to say that this person ended this like something happened. Was this a certain realization, but you know, someone kind of dropped the burdens here and sort of walked away. Now, was this some sort of indecisiveness or not knowing how to set your priorities, you know? Maybe you were juggling too much and you didn't seem to sort of make a clear decision to fight for this connection, maybe. Maybe you were juggling between this person and other people or other circumstances or something else, whatever have you. Maybe you were too preoccupied with work. I don't know. But the thing is, they kind of, they rushed in and tell you, look, this is over. This is what I'm feeling, especially with the Eight of Wands here. And now they're healing. They have been hurting themselves. I mean, they could have ended this themselves, but still it takes some time to heal. Because you probably were not in a position, and you know, cross watchers, you're welcome to, and Leos, if you if this resonates with you, do forgive me, but sometimes, you know, sometimes things happen where you can hear something you might not want to hear. But if this resonates, you'll know what I'm talking about. So anyway, it's like you couldn't have decided. You couldn't have decided, sorry. You were always all over the place. With the Two of Swords, it's like being on a seesaw, sitting on two chairs at once or seats at once, or having a cake and eat it too, some sort of situation like that, and you were juggling, possibly even unsuccessfully so, or you just couldn't have focused on the or set up your priorities, prioritize properly. So this person could have had enough and sort of dropped the burdens, is what I want to say. Moving on to the Temperance here. Yeah, they're healing, they're going through the pros and cons, perhaps even of, you know, what was good, what was bad. This could also be their inner work, trying to balance themselves out while healing. And once again, it's like some sort of equilibrium that they're trying to find within themselves or in the situation that they found themselves in. For some of you, they could have even, you know, had a glimpse of, like a flash of a thought, you know, maybe I overreacted. But you know, with the Ten of Wands that follow, I don't know. So we have the Two of Cups, and we have the Sun, Leo energy, lovely, lovely. But the Seven of Swords at the bottom of the deck. If they had that particular little I thought, oh my God, maybe I overreacted. Maybe they thought that, not maybe, but they thought that what they had with you, this connection was amazing. An emotional give and take, equal give and take. Just the personification or just the source of joy and happiness and abundance. And maybe, just maybe, for a second, there was a split second, there was a thought, oh, what if I overreacted? But there were things that were not quite right in the situation with the Seven of Swords at the bottom of the deck. It's like maybe you were dishonest, maybe you were not saying the entire truth. Maybe you were cheating, maybe, I'm so sorry that I have to say this, like I say, like I say it like I see it, and I always, you know, go with the first impression. So, but I'm also looking at other cards immediately. So once they're out, and then I kind of have an idea of what might have taken place. Okay, so Ten of Wands. It's like, yeah, listen. I have to explain to myself that's perhaps something that this person is telling to themselves. Like, I did what I had to do. Oh my God, too many. But I'm gonna take these three for whichever reason. I did what I had to do. This became burdensome. It felt like I was doing maybe all the work, or I was the only one pushing. Okay, this one is a flyer. We're gonna have to see what this is. A lot of things happening, and I'm gonna stop it here with shuffling. So it feels like that this person is now going over everything and the reasons why they had to sort of end this. They might have felt like they were the ones pushing the whole, or carrying the whole burden of this connection, whereas perhaps you were juggling or could not prioritize them as they wanted you to, or something of the sort. And they now sort of are rationalizing, and do not even ask why I'm saying this, but I'm just gonna go out and say it, why they had to do what they did, which was end things. It became too burdensome. Let's see what it is that we have here. And we have 4 cards. This is the first time ever. We have 3 of Swords. We have, okay, let's put it up here. I hope you see it. Okay. Lovers, Gemini energy. We have Empress, which is Libra energy. And we have Ace of Cups. Interestingly, we have the 5th one, Knight of Wands. Okay, I'm gonna rearrange these. Just, where is my challenge card? Oh no, this was a challenge card. No. Forgive me. Yeah, it's all fine. It's all fine and dandy. Yeah, let's move on. Nothing happened. There's nothing here to see. Okay, this was I took it by mistake. Anyway, let's go back. And we have the Knight of Wands with the 6 of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. Listen, there's no doubt in my mind that this person really believed in this connection. They thought it was the joy, the source of the joy, the happiness, stability. They saw it as an abundant one, a beautiful one. They expected progress in the situation. However, all they received perhaps was a heartache. And maybe due to the fact that you were hot and cold, in and out, passionate and then disinterested, something of the sort. And it really hurt this person. And it's really, really tiresome when you kind of have a lot of hopes for something and you really trust in this institution that you two guys shared. But then you wake up to the reality that, you know, it's maybe not like that. And maybe they were hurt more than anything else. And maybe there was a lot of this flaky energy coming from you guys. This is, you know, the Knight of Wands, fire sign. As far as I know, it's Sagittarius. If I'm not mistaken, do forgive me. But and it's really like, it's like I want this. It's like I really want this so badly, and I have faith in this, and I hope and believe that we have all of this that I have mentioned. And yet, it feels like I'm in this alone most of the time, and you've hurt me over and over again. You were in, you were out. You were juggling. You could not prioritize me. And all I needed was for that. I needed this equal give and take. This person didn't need you to do all the work or give all the love. Like only you to give, to be a one-sided situation. They wanted an equal give and take. Unfortunately, they got hurt in the process with an understanding that it just was not happening. That's why they ended this. So sorry that I have to say this, but you know, I just have to roll with the cards. And maybe that's why we have to circle back to the overall reading. So someone has to learn how to make, you know, a balance between the family or, you know, that particular or connection or whatever and everything else. They have to find that fine balance. Because someone was hurt in the process, and very much so, like backstabbed and betrayed. 10 of Swords. I mean, what can I tell you? Okay, let us move on to your side, the Justice. I think you're waking up to the fact that maybe what you did was unjust, or maybe there was an unfairness in the situation for some of you, and it's just based on the imagery. It's like, you know what, I once was blind and now I see. And now you want to make things right where you did wrong. You want to make this person happy. For some of you, you might be even planning a surprise of some sort. But even if it's not the case, it's like you want to make this person happy, to introduce this justice, fairness, and karmic balance, because you now see. Okay? Okay, so let's see what else. We have the Ace of Pentacles. And the only way to do this is to be solid. When you come in, it has to be solid. You have to be trustworthy. What you need to offer has to be, once again, solid. The Emperor at the bottom of the deck, Aries for this one, which means you, like I said, solid. This is a very down to earth, like some energy, someone who is the leader, someone who people want to sort of flock around and follow. This is someone who is very much grounded, provider, a provider of structure as well, a trustworthy, some energy, someone one can lean onto. That's sort of the idea of being solid that I'm talking about. And you know this. You're waking up to this fact. You once were blind, but now you see. However, whatever it is that happened, and apparently an ending of some sort happened, it made you felt isolated. You do feel isolation. Maybe you're not sort of, you are very desperate at this moment. Although the solution to your problem is quite easy. The key is right there. Look up. But you are definitely in a negative space of mind with a lot of regrets and desperation as well. Feeling left out in the cold. Maybe you should also consider, maybe that's what you're doing actually, to ask for help of some sort. So let's see, 5 of Pentacles, my friends. We have 4 of Pentacles. And we have the 8 of Swords. You're definitely not in a good space as we speak. I think you're mostly desperate with the fact that they have closed off emotionally. They are just protecting their heart. By the way, King of Cups at the bottom of the deck. You do have a lot of feelings for this person. You love them. And you also perhaps even view them as someone whose love is healing, someone you want to have in your life. And the way that they have detached is something that is that's creating a lot of desperation. With the 8 of Swords, you feel a little bit trapped in your own headspace. I always refer to the Rider-Waite Tarot deck, I mean most of the times, where we have, well actually also the Lightseer's Tarot deck. But anyway, it's like there is a person who's blindfolded and whose hands are tied, but it's toilet paper. So this card indicates a self-imposed prison. This is something perhaps you did on your own to yourself. And now perhaps you feel victim to it. Maybe you feel just trapped in your own headspace of this desperation as well. All you want is to have the 10 of Cups. I don't know. For some of you, this could be a long-term connection, but a very beautiful, well-founded one. It could also indicate marriage. You want this with this person, and there's nothing else to say about it. Queen of Wands, Ace of Swords. But whatever it is that happened in this situation, you had a realization, an epiphany, that now you want this, that you need their love. You feel like they're pulling away from you emotionally, even with the 4 of Pentacles. But even here, if this is you and with your epiphany, it's like their backs are turned towards you. But you need their love, and you want to build this connection, maybe even marriage. Maybe you don't. Maybe you even are ready to have children with this person. Looking at the imagery here, I don't know if you can see, but anyway, that's your epiphany. That's your epiphany. Now you understand what they've already known, that you have to equally put an effort into making this connection work as much as they had always done for you before. Whereas you perhaps were the one, going through a balancing act, or maybe you were not able to prioritize this person or this connection as much as you should have. The challenge is to fill the cup again. That's the first impression I'm getting here. No, it's just too many cards. So I usually take 2. Although we have 4 here, and this is the first time ever. So let's have the Ace of Cups, clarified. And And we have the Ten of Pentacles, exactly, as well as the Page of Pentacles, circling back to the same old story. You know, if you want another chance with this person, and it's a challenge at this point whether they can even accept your offer of love, you have to come in solid. And it has to be, you have to appear trustworthy and be trustworthy. Because when all is said and done, this is what you want. You want it all with this person. I always talk about Ten of Pentacles as having it all. Home, like a literal one. Marriage, children, pets, for crying out loud. Money, what have you. And you need it ASAP. You know you have to come in and rush in with this communication and have this productive communication, because maybe you think you're running out of time. So there are feelings or hopes towards you, but this could be very well you guys. Knight of Wands, like I said. I don't know, I mean, it feels more like that. I mean, maybe they want you to be this, like they want you to rush in with this communication. Maybe they themselves are quite passionate about you coming in and perhaps trying to say this. But this might as well be you, because you're passionate about this and you want to say this and you are in a hurry to do so. Let's clarify the Knight of Wands. Queen of Wands, Leo energy, Seven of Wands, a lot of fire here. So my friends, this could really be you. But never mind that. This is the thing. You see that they are in a protective mode. They are not maybe even communicating. They have put their boundaries up. You cannot penetrate these. But all you want is to make them happy again. And you're in a hurry to do so. And you could also be quite determined to actually reach that goal with the Queen of Wands here. This is a personification of determination as well. Why? Because of reconciliation. You could have been in a long-term connection. You could have a lot of happy memories together. You feel their reservation, but all you want is to make them feel happy again. I have to tell you this, I mean, yeah. Let's talk about the Six of Pentacles in the outcome. Hopefully you're gonna have that balance, equilibrium and equal give and take, you know, as the outcome here. Or at least these could be the beginning phases of it. Because that's all that was needed in this situation. I think that was the core issue here. They were investing much more than you did. They gave you all, and you juggled with different, you know, you had a lot of plates to juggle with. You know what I'm trying to say? And you sort of was not there for them enough, or maybe not giving in a lot of, you didn't prioritize them. That's what I want to say. And do forgive me, but if anything, this can be very helpful, guys. Eight of Pentacles, Four of Wands. So beautiful. I'm loving this, with the Ten of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Owning up to the fact that you betrayed this person. Okay? This could also indicate that you feel, once they left, like so low, energetically speaking, like this is the worst like the worst possible feeling. But I want to say that you kind of are going to start working on yourself and focusing now, finally, because you are facing and admitting to the fact that you could have betrayed them in a way, shape or form, you know, and you are going to be willing to put in that work to make this equal give and take happen, so you can preserve your either marriage and or home or family situation, or if none of the above, then the long-term stable connection. So you're gonna do that, you're gonna make it your priority because you will fully understand the effects of your previous betrayal, so to speak, or how they felt when at one point they figured out that love wasn't enough. You know, that both of you have to work on it together. Listen, my beautiful friends, sometimes things work like this. Yeah, Queen of Pentacles, King of Pentacles. You need to be there for each other equally. You have to be on the same level when it comes to that, you know, prioritizing your connection, family, marriage, whatever it is that you had. Sometimes these things take these wild turns where, you know, you may have made some mistakes, but in all honesty, you know, sometimes we need to sort of hear these messages to sort of maybe take something out of them. And I'm not trying to patronize. It's just how things go, and I have to. Of course, there is a possibility that the roles can be reversed. Of course. So take it how it resonates. That's the most important thing. So let's have some messages from the Romance Angels Oracle cards for my lovely Sagittarius out there, to whom this resonated with, or whom, I don't know. Forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. I believe that that's ahead the both of you. One of you have to learn from the past mistakes so that the other can forgive. And only then will you experience more love in your present moments. And what a nice ending to this story, especially being in full correlation, so to speak, or fully resonating with the actual outcome I was talking about. Okay? And at the bottom of the deck, passion. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. Why not? Why not? Beautiful. Side note. Romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring, etc. So my beautiful friends, this is all I have for you. Please stay strong, healthy, happy, wealthy, what have you. I wish you all the best. This is all I have for you right now, and until the next time, bye.